That would be an ick. If I saw a man getting a bowl of latte, I'd be like, absolutely not for me.
You know, I'll go for a bloody run.
Are you using that as like a form of medication?
Try this cauliflower ice cream because
Cauliflower.
I think it is amazing, and I don't think you can tell that that's plant-based ice cream. Am I addicted to food? Probably. You're listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, Around the Dinner Table with Cherie, Cam and Lorne, where we chat all things food and business. Welcome back to the Pepper and Me podcast. 4 weeks in a row, the trio, the band of bandits.
On fire.
On fire. Well done. Every
Good
Tuesday.
routine.
I know. God, I've been at work 5 days a week for like the whole month. Have you noticed?
Oh, yes, it's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I won't come next.
Look at the output, though.
The output?
Well, I was stoked. We had a meeting set up for Friday and Tree wasn't going to be here. I was like, man, this will be a quick meeting, half an hour. The meeting took 2 hours.
I wondered what
2
you were
hours.
talking about.
I just
So Tree was there.
I just stroll in with my fireworks to throw them down on the table. Told everyone they were boring and they need to ramp it up a bit.
I was just like, I was stoked.
I'm like the person at the comedy show sits in the back and like does the heckling.
You're the heckler.
I'm the heckler.
You're the heckler.
The cheap seats.
No, the cheap seats.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I just sit in the back of the meeting and go, boring. Yeah. Well, you got to keep it like, you guys just do things too properly sometimes. You need me to balance it out.
All about balance, and we've been fighting for the past 5 years to outweigh your side of the equation, and it just seems to never balance in our favour.
No. No, you'll never outweigh me.
Anyway, Black Friday launch yesterday.
Yes, Black Friday. Mum. I know. People have been a little bit confused about what we're doing, eh?
Do you want to explain it?
Oh, well, it's just because we're doing a bit different this year.
Well, I had 10 questions being like, oh, what? So you're not opening all the windows? I'm like, well, no.
Yeah.
It's a draw thing, Like the
Yeah.
wheel, you spin the wheel, you don't get every deal.
All of the deals.
Yeah, but maybe I didn't, black and white that.
Specify that.
Um,
So did everyone think that all of those deals that we put in the boxes were
were happening. Yeah.
Nah.
And there was a lot of people like, your math doesn't math because there's only 8 windows and 24
8 deals and 24 windows.
deals. Yeah. Like these are all
That's fair.
these are the questions. So there's only 2 deals a week. There's only 8 deals.
Time to lay off.
Only 8 deals. Sorry.
And then 20 questions asking if they can hold the orders.
No. I everybody hated it apart from me. I quite enjoyed it, and I didn't think it was that bad, but everyone else hated it.
Well,
What's-
I don't know what everyone's a bit, overly stressed. I feel a little bit unnecessarily. Like they're so organised down there.
What's the protocol to hold an order?
Oh, so you don't have to pay double shipping if you're buying 2 orders.
Right, and so that means you just does the system hold it or?
Yeah, and
Okay.
it did create a bit of a mess and a bit of admin for us.
Right.
But saved on shipping for the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Saved on shipping for us.
Yeah, the time, I guess,
was just
is
the time.
the
Just-
massive problem.
Took 2 weeks to
Right.
work through
Put the
all
orders
'cause
together.
They were big
Yeah.
orders.
Merge them and all sorts.
Well, yeah, we'll be able to do it this year. Like, we've got it definitely planned out quite differently. We thought we'll spread it across the month so that you're not paying shipping daily. Like, if you do a couple of orders in the month, you're paying shipping twice a month. It's
Right.
not as bad as paying it 3 times in a week, right?
Unless you spend the 80.
Unless you're
And-
spending 80 and then you get free shipping.
Yeah, and we just had to spread it out for the warehouse because otherwise it was too.
Yeah, we had to.
Do the
we
same
couldn't
amount
do
in
it.
1 week.
We did 4 months worth of turnover in 1 week,
Yeah.
and then have to ship them, which is awesome, but
Good fun.
also killed everybody. So I did see Suzanne, the business coach. She was being like, "God, I can't believe people are starting their Black Friday sales now," and she didn't think it was a good idea.
But we have to because it's
Which is interesting take on it, but I think the reasoning is not because we want to have a sale all month. That's not the
No.
reasoning for doing it. We're just
No.
trying to make everyone's lives a bit smoother
for our staff.
for our staff.
for
And
production,
the
for
other thing
everyone
is,
else.
everyone knows about Black Friday now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even me, and I'm a one-click shopper.
Yeah,
I'm not buying anything because I know damn well it's going to be on sale in 3 weeks.
yeah.
So no one's shopping because we all know about Black Friday. We know that's the biggest sale of the year.
Yep.
So people are just going to sit there on their loins and wait. till the last week of the month. So if we can get them shopping earlier and more spread out and with the same deals, that theoretically is the best way to do it. Theoretically.
Well, theoretically, if you're going as crazy as you like to go, spreading it out makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
But I think we'll be able to, at the end of the month, really like reflect and be like, cool, what we did last year versus what we did this year.
And that's the point. We couldn't do the same again this year without knowing what other options we had, right? So it might fail this year, and next year we might go back to the same as last year. Well,
who knows? It's always learning, right?
Anyway.
Okay, moving on. Right, welcome to the Tasting Things segment. This is great. We have been delivered our first product to try.
Oh, is this hashtag gifted?
Hashtag gifted
How
from CookieTime New Zealand. Their 2 new ice cream flavours. The Cookie Chunk Caramel Ice Cream and the Cookie Triple Chocolate Brownie Cookie Dough Ice Cream. So we thought we'd run a bit of an ice cream theme today because we've got the 2 CookieTime ice creams and then I've got the 2 cauliflower ice creams from Eat Kinder.
You
Is it
rate
Kinder
them,
or
don't
Kinder?
you?
Do you know what, Lorna?
Kinda?
I actually really rate them.
Yeah.
Like I really, really rate them.
So eat kinder or kinder?
Well, I don't know.
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
Yeah, like kind.
Yeah,
So
it's
the
like you're
super-
kind of having ice cream.
It's a super cream. It's a
It's kind of vegan.
well, it's plant-based ice cream made with cauliflower as the base. There's a lot of sugar in it, so
I was about to say dairy free, but not sugar free.
It's not a health
Is it added sugar or is it sugar from something else?
it's cane sugar and glucose.
Added
There's
sugar.
pea
You're
Okay.
making
protein
it
in
out
it.
of cauliflower. You have to add sugar.
It is.
It's got pea
coloured
protein
by
and
beetroot
coconut
though,
oil.
which I like.
Heather.
Black carrot extract, elderberry juice concentrate, stabilizer. I mean, yeah,
Interesting.
I can't tell that that's plant-based ice cream.
Right.
And that is bold from me. That's
Yeah.
a big statement. So we've got the Eat Kinder cauliflower ice cream and the chocolate ice cream.
And Duck Island Supreme.
And then the Duck Island. Oh, Duck Island, they
I've had
make
this one. Oh.
banger ice cream, eh?
This
So
one's
the Duck Island
Just good.
collab with Supreme Coffee, which are 2 sensational New Zealand brands that I look up to. And I love the collab branding. It just works together. I love the packaging. I love the look. It is a coffee chocolate rubble ice cream.
And the flavours
Chocolate
work.
rubble. Oh, so it's actually got like chocolatey.
It's got
oh.
yeah, it's got all sorts in it. So
I should have not started my diet today.
yeah, Lorne started keto today, he reckons.
Hashtag
Why are you
keto.
doing keto? Can you just talk us through your thought process? With this?
Detox. We just need to create better routines now eating. And
Keto.
keto's just like a decent
It's a guideline.
almost like a detox. Almost just like a reset for a couple of weeks.
So you're just doing it for a couple of weeks,
That's the plan, yeah.
right?
Our diets are just shocking at the moment.
So you're just cutting out carbs, really.
I don't even care about the actual regime. I just
You
need
just need a shock to your system.
I just need a
You'd be like, easy to say no to something if it's not on the list.
and I've done keto before, so I know the rules
Yeah.
and I know I can do it. So I'm like, I can do this.
Right.
Good on you.
I'm so anti-keto.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the biggest anti-keto.
Yeah, but it's
player.
taken you how long to get into like a routine rate? You need a dry July to shock your body into a new routine.
Yeah, but I just think that you set yourself up to fail when you have such strict rules. Whereas, like, with lots of other things, there's a bit of flexibility. Like, I love the whole foods diet, like, where you just try and eat whole foods.
Yeah, but
that's
then you
great. I love calorie
stretch the
counting
boundaries
because
and
you
then you
can-
go,
Yeah, but then-
cheese,
okay.
plastic cheese. Oh, it's pretty much cheese. It's pretty much
That's
a whole
why-
food.
that's
McDonald's, cool.
That's why calorie counting's so good.
Yeah, but
Because you can eat whatever, you just have
it's
to
a whole
count
bunch
it.
of admin. I'd rather just
Depends on the goal.
once you get into
Yeah.
ketosis, I found that like even you're just not even feeling hungry anymore. Like so, I just
Yeah,
have
fair
a
enough.
piece of cheese and it's weird. I don't know.
Do you know what I always wonder
Different
about
things for
is
different
how keto, because you don't count the calorie, like it just really fascinates me how people lose weight when you're eating fat, like
Your body doesn't store the fat.
Do you want me to explain it?
yeah, I do because does it still come down to calories and you're just full so you're not consuming as much calories?
Nah, end of the day, it's calories in, calories out.
It is, eh?
Yep.
That is
There's-
science, right? You
there's no
can't
way about
defy
it.
science by
But-
eating 3,000 calories of fat
No,
and
no, no,
expect
no.
to lose weight.
But
right?
the
Can't.
fact is when you're in ketosis, your body isn't storing that fat. It's straight away turning it into energy, right?
No,
No?
no. So,
Calories in, calories out.
essentially what happens is that the process of ketosis, it lets the body create the ketones
Yeah.
by using the fat source.
Yeah.
So if your body is fat adapted, which is what they talk about when you're actually able to easily change from using carbohydrates as a fuel source into using fat, that's like kind of the thing you have to train your body to do.
Yeah.
But when it comes to if you're still overeating fat,
Yes.
you definitely your body will store it and not use it.
Yep.
But the idea with that diet too is it's generally surrounded by high protein.
Yeah.
And so that's more satiating.
So it keeps you full.
So technically, you shouldn't be eating as much. That's the problem with carbs,
You
like
can eat
sugar,
loads.
carbs,
Yeah.
like
Just
ice cream.
eating,
You can just keep eating and eating and eating.
You never
Yeah.
feel full.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And that's interesting, because it's so true. Like, if you sit down and have a 500-gram steak, you're physically not going to be able to eat
well, it's
2 kilos of
pretty
steak,
hard
right?
to eat that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Same thing with you probably see if you eat a lot of cheese, like it's not
Yeah.
as filling as protein, but you know you're eating it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why vegan worked for so long, because like you can eat a lot of vegetables.
Eat loads, like
it's-
high volume, low
and
calorie,
it's
right?
Low calorie, high
Mm.
volume.
Yeah.
So again, you
can
feel like
eat
you're eating a lot.
constantly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
I reckon I could defy the logic on that cheese one.
Keep
I
eating
could
it.
put some cheese away,
I'd love for you to
I
try it though and actually go hard on keto for a couple of weeks. It'd be interesting. I feel you might not notice the shift in your body
The
as much.
funny thing is,
from
like,
now.
I often think about it because I've been following these carnivore diets or these like superhuman diets,
Yeah.
right? And they just
Yeah.
eat like steak and blueberries, avocado.
Yep.
It's like 10, I don't know, it's so small. I think it's berries, meat, avocado, and
They
eggs.
use cheese too, don't they?
Eggs. Nah, no cheese.
Not
I don't
the
think there's
carnivore.
nothing processed.
Okay.
And I'm really I quite like the look of it. Like I enjoy watching them what they eat and stuff like that. But because of calorie counting, I have now become so scared of those high calorie foods that I'm just so aware of it. Like I couldn't sit down and smash
Yep.
2 avocados and then
Yeah.
like I've been avoiding all oil, so like adding coconut oil, adding
Yeah.
butter to stuff. I actually my head
You
couldn't.
avoid.
I couldn't do it now
Interesting.
because I'm so like, geez, I've just added 300 calories
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Why have I done that?
It'd be
I'd rather eat
so
a
interesting.
massive bowl of vegetables because I know that will make me feel better and fuller.
I'm just. This is, 3 or 4 years ago that I did keto, but it was so wild how, your body just wasn't craving that full feeling.
yeah.
Like I'm, without a doubt, wake up, eat 4 Weet-Bix, otherwise I feel wrecked for the day. And then in keto,
You just
you
don't.
could do that whole almost intermittent fasting and not even eat till lunchtime without even feeling that need for food because of your
Yeah.
body's using different source of energy.
Yeah,
I
feel
guess.
like that now anyway, though. I don't
Right.
get hungry till like 11, 12, and then I have a protein shake, and then I'm just like, that goes me through till, and I have an early dinner, and then I can have whatever I want for dinner
Yeah.
because I've only had like 400 calories in a day.
Yeah.
So just eat a normal dinner, and then that's what I've been doing, and it's
Interesting.
like so easy
Yeah.
for me. I'm not even counting anymore, not even
You
do
just
anything.
know
I
your
just know.
limits, Yeah.
The
It's a very cool place to be in.
Yeah.
the
Good
Then I screw it up on the weekends because I just eat everything inside.
the funny thing about what you two are talking about though is you're coming from a place of you've been dieting to lose weight.
Yeah.
So like the calories in, calories out is like a fundamental part of how you achieve that.
Yeah.
Whereas what you're trying to do is just pretty much sounds like
Reset.
tidy up your diet.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot easier to have something like keto or vegan or
Just
whatever.
to trim everything.
Just to be like not having that.
Yeah.
It's so, and people go, why not? You go, I'm doing keto. You know, it just gives
Yeah.
you something to say.
True.
So there's no right or wrong answer.
No, there's not, and everyone obviously likes it. I tried. I got real into this carnivore on Instagram. I was like, I want to do this diet even just for like 2 weeks, this steak diet. So like, bought these 2 eye fillets. And
Yeah.
cut them. I'm only going to eat steak 2 weeks. And then, like,
I've done
I had to
it.
go to Auckland the next day, so I took my little backpack and my steak. And I'm in this hotel room. I'm like,
How do I cook
the
this?
hell am I going to do with this? And I was like, oh, we'll just have nothing because I've already had a steak. I'll probably be fine. I'll be full. And I was like literally starving to death and like sucking tea bags from the bloody tea bar, making 6 cups of teas. And then Matt came home at 10 o'clock with pizza. I was like, oh my God, perfect.
Yeah, I do find that if you like, it's probably similar to what you're talking about, Lorne. If you cut out a lot of carbs until the afternoon, you don't have that crash.
Yeah.
If you're just eating high protein stuff.
Yes.
And I went
do
down to
find that
one
too.
coffee a
I
day
think
as well
That's amazing.
on keto, which was wild. I'm normally like 3 coffees a day without a
Oh, yeah.
doubt. And on keto, I went down to 1 coffee a day,
Yeah.
which was crazy.
You know what's really funny though? Like the fundamental thing of it all is your diet like you won't feel as hungry if you get a really good night's sleep. It's like
Right.
proven that like people that say if you go drinking or whatever, I think it's you consume about
Oh, more calories.
400 up to 400 times more calories the next day because you're tired, and so you're just looking.
Your body's
for,
craving
Yeah,
energy.
you're just looking for something. to eat.
True. Yeah. That's so true. I
really
have been
interesting.
sleeping very well. It's actually like that's one of them. That's been a game changer. I think it's because I exercise in the morning, and then you're tired when you go to bed,
Mhm.
so you're just out.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Definitely a big part of it is moving your body during the day, and especially if you work a job that you're on your feet a lot. By the time you get to the bed, you're like, I'm done.
Yeah.
We probably have days where we sit at the desk all day and you're just not, you just
Yeah.
haven't used anything.
Oh, I'm addicted to the Apple Watch. Like,
Got you moving.
I am addicted
Closing your
to
ring.
this watch.
Yeah, it's like good and bad.
It's so good. This has been incredible for me. Like
okay.
Saturday morning, I'm like, right, I know I've got a big weekend. I need to get up. I want to do double rings because I know what's going to happen. And like,
Yeah.
it actually forces. And I'm like, right, I need to do it before that time of the day as well because I like to have it done early because I'm like, oh, otherwise it's 5 p.m. I'll have to go and do something and I don't want to. So I'm like, in the morning, go.
It's quite funny, because I have the same mentality, and some people will say it's unhealthy.
Do you know what? This is a really interesting topic.
I'd love to talk about this too.
Me too. What is unhealthy when it comes to, because it's all unhealthy, right? It's unhealthy to overeat. It's unhealthy to overexercise. It's unhealthy to not exercise. It's like unhealthy to be obsessed with what you're eating, or it's unhealthy to be like not care what you're eating. Like,
Yeah. I think, in my opinion, I've definitely got an obsession with exercising, and I think that I do it.
A safe space.
Yeah. So, like, I think I do it though because of the fact that, like, if you blow your diet out or whatever, I don't feel as bad about it, and I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but I'd rather be obsessed with that
being healthy.
than obsessed with not eating. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
Like-
you'd rather put the focus on exercise than
Yeah, and some
You're
people will
worrying
say
about what you eat.
it's bad. It's bad to do it that way, or I guess it's bad to do it both ways. But yeah, I think you're probably replacing one evil with another evil. But moving your body, in my opinion, is like the best way to stay healthy for a long time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it so is, and it has so many benefits. I guess I read this thing, and it really it's really stuck in my head, and it was that food is the biggest and most abused drug or addiction,
Right.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Yeah,
and exercise is the most underrated or underutilized antidepressant.
yeah.
And I was like, God, that is so interesting because I love food and I proudly love food and I'm proudly obsessed with food and like food is my life. And I'm like, am I addicted to food? Probably am. I'm addicted. Like, it brings me joy. It brings me so
hard
much
thing
joy.
because you actually need food, right?
Yeah, you do.
So the line between like eating and binge eating is probably a real grey area. Whereas like alcohol, being addicted to alcohol and having a drink, like the grey area is way smaller because it's pretty obvious when someone's an alcoholic, that sort of thing.
Right.
Like, but you need food.
You do need food, but then, okay, so eating to bring you joy,
Yeah.
healthy or unhealthy?
Well, moderation.
Well,
Yeah, and this is where I'm like, it depends how you outweigh it.
yeah. It's a really interesting thought, though, because I'm
binge
like,
exercise so you can binge eat, and then does that net each other out?
really, it's maybe not binge eating, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
get comfort from
Yeah.
eating food, or comfort or joy. Food brings you comfort or joy, and
Whereas,
and like
unhealthy,
where does
like-
it flick over to being like you're maybe dependent on that feeling, or like? But I guess I totally would be like, I'd be miserable with like out food.
Yeah.
Like without being able to go out for dinner or like that stuff just gets me through. It's just absolutely one of the highlights of my life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it always will be. Like, we're planning this trip next year. I'm like, God, I'm just, everywhere we go, I'm like, restaurants, food, like, that's all that's on my mind. Is that healthy or unhealthy?
Are you using that as like a form of medication? Like, yeah, is that how you get through? Yeah.
Maybe. I don't think so. I think it is fine now that you balance it with exercise. That's probably a really healthy yeah,
lifestyle.
like Cam was saying, like, that makes it more healthy.
And I personally, like, I feel better knowing that I'll do that. I've done that.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, I've done that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to sit there because I'd sit there if I didn't exercise, eating as much as like you know, with bloody, we can tuck into some foods. You know?
Yeah.
And then when you're doing it, sometimes you feel guilty. But I'd rather outweigh that with, you know, I'll go for a bloody run.
Mm.
And while some people might say it's unhealthy, it's probably how I view it.
Yeah. It's probably, you know, is that healthy? And then, but like, there's a lot of this talk about eating, intuitive eating.
Yeah, right. When you're hungry.
Well, yeah, like people like lots of, I don't know, I get all this bloody stuff
Listen
on
to
my
your
For
body.
You page, like listen to your body, intuitively eat. And I'm like, oh, mate, if I was intuitively eating, I'd be eating about 7,000 calories a day. Like, I'll wake up, I feel like a bit of
Feel like this?
toast with lots of butter.
Feel like this?
I want to feel like another piece now.
Feel like this?
The amount of
Oh, I feel
bloody
like
sourdough
another
and
one.
eggs I'd eat, eh? Like, shit.
Same. It's like the most wild concept to me. I
Yeah.
guess it's like listening to your body when you're full, but I'm like, that would not work for me.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, moving on.
Your body telling you full would be just like the volume would be turned down.
Yeah.
Be on mute.
I do, yeah, it's just such an interesting concept because what's healthy and what's unhealthy, like, I don't think any of it's healthy. Like, maybe what's healthy is you're not obsessed with any, you just kind of naturally eat your breakfast, lunch and dinner and that's it, and you go, you know,
Few walks.
do your
you
walks,
know?
you go to, and you don't even think about it. You don't think about calories in, calories out, and you stay a healthy weight. Like, that's maybe healthy, but that's probably not 80% of the world, I'd
No.
say.
Well,
It's not normal anymore.
Is the whole argument of healthy to live long? Is that what we're
I
saying?
don't think so.
Because I think the best longevity thing is that you don't, like, marathon training is not good for you, you know? Like,
Right.
it's bad for your body,
Yeah.
Right.
essentially.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of exercise. And so, like,
Yeah.
you're putting on so much stress on the body that it's like, that's why you constantly want to eat if you go for a run and things like that. So, like, I have seen this thing where people that live long live, like, a very slow lifestyle, but they don't overeat. They eat high protein diet. Those are those like blue zones that they always talk about. So there's like there's 7 zones around the world,
Right.
and they've like I think one's in Italy, one's in
Mediterranean, yeah.
one's in California.
Interesting.
But
I was about to say, some Asian countries where they're like,
normally with fish and protein, it's like a big source.
Right.
They normally catch their food,
right.
so it's not coming from a store.
Processed food, eh?
They live within their family, so they're getting a lot of social interaction.
Yeah.
There's there's actually a thing on Netflix, documentary about it. But again, none of them are like marathon runners or like
No,
gym build,
extreme.
you know, like
Yeah.
none of them are like
Just
that.
naturally peaceful.
And they're probably not
Yes.
stressed.
And
Yeah,
there's-
well,
I was
that's
going to
not-
say, there's
yeah.
so many factors to this. It's not just food and exercise, like stress, sleep, lifestyle.
If you lead a
Processed, I
less,
feel like processed food must play the most enormous part in your overall body health. Like, I'm sure of it.
Well, there's actually a wild stat. I think it was Vanuatu or Samoa. Before they were westernized, they're like some of the most healthiest. Like they look like bloody Samoan gods, you know.
Yeah.
But that has been outweighed once it got westernized and packaged food came in.
Interesting.
Their obesity rate went through the roof. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well,
should we eat this ice
better
cream?
eat
now
this
sorry.
ice cream.
Should we binge some ice cream now that
Yeah,
we've had that
okay.
chat?
We
Right.
had to let it melt a little
Let's
bit.
do this. Let's do this Cookie Time one first. Hey, big thanks to Cookie Time for sending us this because that's great. I guess that's the aim of this is to like try new products coming onto the market. So if you've got something new, send it to us. It's great. Then we don't have to think about what we're trying. Right, chocolate ice cream. Nice texture.
Hold up to the camera.
Is it made in New Zealand? Where's it
Oh,
made?
that's so nice. Oh my gosh, it tastes like a cookie. That's
Yeah, ends up made.
dangerously yum.
You can't. It's different though because this can't sit on the
Beautiful.
bench for like 3 weeks and you slowly eat cookies. It's like a freezer. What is this one?
I do like how we've migrated from these big 2-liter
Cookie
tubs to the
chunk.
real
To
the
bougie
1
small
litre.
tubs.
Yeah, it's really like screams luxury, a little
Yeah.
tub, eh?
Oh, yum.
Yeah, that chocolate one's beautiful, real silky smooth.
That's
quite
decadent, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
Cookie ice cream's
Delicious.
beautiful, yum. That's
That
really,
caramel.
really, really
I'm
nice.
not normally a fan of caramel. Well, salted caramel anyway. But that's real yum because that's not overpowering.
I've already tried the cauliflower ones, and I just
Oh,
truly
stop
think they're
it.
amazing.
Delicious. All right, what
The
have we got?
cauliflower,
Shit, that's good.
like I genuinely,
That one's naughty, eh?
Supreme. Oh, stop it, Duck Island.
that's good, eh?
That is.
Already ate half a tub yesterday. Try
Okay.
this cauliflower ice cream because
Cauliflower.
I think it is amazing, and I don't think you can tell that that's plant-based ice cream. And I don't say that about much. You would never in a million years know there's cauliflower in there. It's silky smooth. It's creamy.
It's like it's fluffy.
It is fluffy.
It's way more like a gelato that's real airy.
It's literally amazing. I'm just mind boggled by it. We tried it at the food show, Cam, in
What?
Christchurch, and I was just
Must
like,
be so much sugar in that.
Well, that was my next thought, yeah. Because there's no milk or cream, right? But then, like, if you look, like, calorie-wise...
I can tell that one I can kind of tell.
Hasn't melted as...
Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, so serving size 48 grams, and that's 475. And then the serving size...
That's still delicious.
is
Yeah, no, it is
40
nice.
grams.
Yeah.
Oh, so serving size is the same, but the cauliflower's definitely less calories than this one.
That's so good.
Oh.
So delicious. Oh,
Duck
Okay.
Island really
Naughty.
does things well, eh?
yep. Good work, Duck Island. Good
Yeah.
work.
Good work, Cookie Time.
yeah.
And
The strawberry one.
stunning. Yum.
There's an ice cream, and I think actually Duck Island do it, and it's a like an ambrosia ice cream,
Oh, yeah?
and
that
that's
is nice.
real similar to that because
That's much
got
better than that one.
Oh, really?
Real fluffy
Yeah.
sort of
I didn't try the chocolate
texture.
one.
That one's good, man.
Yeah.
The strawberry one.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh well. R.I.P.
Oh.
keto for today.
Hey, I took Kit to try the Grimace Shake.
Oh, aren't they gross?
Horrendous. Did you try one?
Yeah.
Oh, God, shit job, McDonald's, eh? Honestly,
Actually, though, they're feral.
actually really yuck. Yeah. I don't like saying bad things. I'll try and be positive all the
What
time.
is it?
but
What's a Grimace
It was
Shake?
berry vanilla flavour, but it had
It
whipped
was
cream on it and like
so sweet.
Oh my God! And then I had to buy because they were $8.20 for the
I know,
shake,
or $2
or $2 with
yeah.
the combo.
you
So we
buy a
ended up
combo
having
and
to
add it
buy
on.
bloody McChicken combos at 4:30 p.m. Was
They're
not
the
the deal.
problem, eh? Bloody hell.
Chickens. Oh,
Kids.
Get them hooked early, eh?
I didn't have a McChicken. I had a something. What did I have?
Do you want to go put the ice cream in the freezer real quick? Nah, can't be bothered.
Yes, I'll do it.
Go on.
Oh.
Go on, be quick.
Do you want to tell me about your Grimace Shake experience, Lorne?
Oh, man, it was the classic. I think it was a Saturday afternoon after going to Mitre 10 with Abel, because that's what you do on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And we went there, and then he wanted a Happy Meal, but then he wanted the nugget Happy Meal, and then he wanted a cheeseburger, and then he wanted the like, you create a mess. And he tasted it, and he went, oh, that's yuck. So we bought like a $9, whatever, blimmin' or $8 shake. It was yuck. He puts it in the car. It falls over in the back seat, all over his clothes, all over the car seat, all over the car, everywhere. And it was just a nightmare. But it was just yuck.
Yeah, right.
And it was way too sweet. Way too sweet. I don't know.
People
You-
didn't like it.
He had 2 sips of it, and he went, meh, yuck.
What do you get at McDonald's?
I get a quarter pounder or a double quarter pounder if I'm feeling hungry. Because it's just like basic,
Basic.
but good.
Yeah. I got a McChicken. I'd like a McChicken.
You know what my favourite one is? It's the tower. Is it the tower from KFC?
Is it with the 2 bits of chicken?
Yeah. Oh, no, what's the spicy ones? It's like the
Zinger
wicked-
burger.
Zinger burger, a Zinger tower or something
Oh,
like
gosh,
that. That's
what-
naughty.
Yeah, okay.
That's,
I reckon
but there's something about the KFC, like, is it mayo or the
the
coleslaw
buns,
or
the
something?
buns there are
Yeah.
like crack.
Really?
But I don't
Yeah.
I actually don't like eating KFC chicken. I don't know why. but the
Okay.
burgers, yeah.
Aggressive.
Anyway,
The
Yeah.
snack
I'm going
burger.
keto.
I reckon the snack burger's
We
pretty
didn't
good.
grow up with KFC. Like we didn't.
Very
So
rarely.
because I reckon loads of people are like so into it, eh? And
Mm.
I'm just like, don't get it, nah, at all.
What was your
We're probably once a year to remind ourselves how yuck it is, and then it takes a
We
year
used to
to
have
forget about it.
we used to have Pizza Hut. Like I remember having Meat Lovers Pizza
Yes.
as a kid. That would have been our like treat
Yep.
takeaway for sure.
Yep.
Or a
Or the
or a
Chinese
McDonald's.
takeaway down the road.
I never liked
Really?
that.
I
feel like-
loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And never like that.
It was mean because you go and get your little container and you shove it full of stuff. And you
Awful.
squash
I knew
it
from a
down
young
and-
age
yeah.
that was awful. No.
Did you guys have so we used to go over to Rotorua for the Pizza Hut dine in?
The buffet, yes.
Oh my!
Any a birthday
Like when you're a
parties
kid,
and-
eh?
Did you see that they brought that back the other week?
No, I didn't.
They
Or
had
like
a
2 days or something.
yeah
okay.
2-day, and all the influencers got invited. And I was so upset. I was like, I would have flown to Auckland for that. That plastic chocolate mousse just this just sings of your childhood, and the salad
Soft
bar.
serve salad bar.
You just
I remember making the
Soft serve
milkshakes,
machine.
and you just pack up your jar with like as much as you could.
yeah.
Dipping chips and shit.
Yes,
in it,
chips
like,
in the ice
yeah.
cream and all the different flavours, pizza, and it sits out, tastes like cardboard. Delicious.
You love a buffet?
Do you know what? That buffet
Memories.
that would be my number one buffet. Like, why did they take it away?
I don't know. It was awesome.
It was awesome, eh?
Yeah.
That is never. Why? Yeah, I'd start a petition to bring that back. There's not much I miss from my childhood, but there's Pizza Hut buffet and snifter lollies.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
just never understand why they don't.
Snifter lollies.
There's a green one, green and white, and they had a chewy minty bit in the middle, and then chocolate, and then the green outside. And they were the best lolly.
Oh, like pebble shape.
Yep.
Kind of, a bit bigger, but oval shape.
Yeah. No,
and they used to come in a little box. You get them when you go to the movies. You get snifters or jaffers.
Or tangy fruit. Tangy fruit?
No, snifters only.
What,
for me.
were they tangy fruits
Yes,
in
they
a
were,
little
in a
tubs?
little cup.
The
yeah.
lolly
Yeah, a little
cigarettes.
cup. Oh, yeah.
Spacemen.
Spacemen.
Those are
I've,
cool.
I've
mate.
taught Abel that they're called cigarettes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so we stop at the gas station and he yells out the window, Dad, get me a box of cigarettes. So good.
That's awesome.
and he was driving around with his grandparents, my in-laws, and he was asking them for cigarettes, and they had no idea what he was on about.
Just having a chuckle in the corner.
And I'm like, yeah, this is great. Innocent, harmless fun there.
Yo, man.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Okay, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about. I wanted to bring up this topic. And I don't
serious.
think you'll know. I think you might be too young. But I told Campbell yesterday. So do you remember when you used to go to a cafe? You used to go to a cafe. They used to serve hot chocolates or lattes in a bowl. Do you remember?
What?
So you'd get small, medium, large, or a bowl.
It like Fat Dog and Rotorua.
Yes.
I remember.
Yes. A
yeah,
bowl
a
of
bowl.
hot chocolate as a size
Bowl.
or a coffee
Yeah,
in a
and
bowl.
like a latte was
And
like a
that
bowl.
is something that does not exist anymore. A coffee in a bowl.
Bowl.
Who gonna go and have a bowl of latte?
It's got to be all milk, eh? Like,
It's literally all milk.
that's, yeah.
But I remember it.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about it for like 10 years.
Yeah,
It
and
was
like
really,
the chocolate sauce drizzled all on top. and
Yeah.
dusted with
Shake
chocolate,
your-
and
the
like
old
a couple
bowl.
of
Is it a bowl?
marshmallow
What did they
fish
do
or
with all the
whatever.
bowls in the cafes? Did they just chuck them all out one day?
I don't know.
Yeah.
people would have stopped buying them.
Well, they would hope so. Gosh. No wonder we've all got dairy intolerances.
Imagine an oat milk one of them. eh?
Bowl of
Keto
oat.
diets.
Yeah, long
Yeah, how
black,
many-
please.
Yeah.
Wow, isn't that funny? That was really like blew my mind because Matt was telling me he's like because he likes a latte. And so he used to
Oh.
get it in a bowl of latte. That would be an ick. If I saw a
Yeah,
man
someone
getting
pulling
a
a
bowl
bowl
of
of
latte,
latte.
I'd be like, absolutely not for me.
Yeah.
See ya. Yeah.
What did you guys used to get, like, when you were a kid, if you went to the cafe with your parents? What would you get out of the cabinet?
Oh, well, I liked wedges. They did wedges. At, we
Wedges.
went
Oh,
to
yeah.
Zippy's
Yeah,
and Fat Dog
or
Game and you used
nachos.
to have like a big pile of wedges and they put a whole punnet of bloody sour cream on top.
Yep.
Oh, yum. No,
Probably
recall
sausage
from
rolls.
the cabinet.
Have
I
you?
feel like we just
I was-
probably Dad get a sausage roll.
So I'd get a sausage roll, but did you see that guy on social media the other day? And he cut it. So you know how you normally put your sauce over the top and eat it like a
Yeah.
sausage roll. He cut the middle long ways,
Yeah.
put the sauce in the middle of the sausage roll, and then was eating it. So there was literally no spillage of sauce.
And it was kind of like a hot dog.
Yeah, exactly like a hot
It's
dog.
kind of clever.
I was genius. I was like, every time I
Yeah,
used to get, you
that's-
pour your little sauce on it,
Yep.
eat it, little sauce, you know.
I don't put sauce on sausage rolls.
Oh, don't you?
Nah, nor pies.
Relish. Nah.
Oh, relish maybe.
Relish.
Yep, maybe relish. But I slice it and then put a dollop and
Dip
eat it like a canapé.
Bougie.
Yeah,
Settle
but
down.
I don't like tomato sauce. I actually don't have it on anything.
Fair.
Well, I did have a pie on the weekend though because we had a big night on high tea on Saturday night.
Oh yeah, how did your little high tea go?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know what I got sent this package from Aoraki salmon.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah.
With
good
these
salmon
salmon dips are beautiful.
Oh,
There's like a
okay.
sriracha. I've actually got it in the fridge. We should have done that to try. Beautiful two new dips. There's like a sriracha dip and a like zesty lemon salmon dip. Yum.
Is it fresh salmon or smoked?
Smoked salmon.
Oh,
Yeah, and then they sent me some cold smoked salmon. And they sent me this big like package. You know, it was perfect for my high tea. So I went all out. We had all sorts of things on the high tea, and I made some club sandwiches. And I was like, do you know what I'm going to make? Asparagus rolls.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, asparagus
It's a bit of
rolls.
a throwback.
I love asparagus rolls.
yeah, or
And
like
they are-
cheese rolls or anything that's kind of like throwback like that.
Well, I just sat there at my high tea and ate like 5 asparagus rolls. I was just so pleased with myself. Tinned asparagus too, not
Oh.
nice asparagus.
Oh,
I
wow.
reckon you have to have it tinned. It's not the same. It's like a funeral, but no one died. It's great. It's really wasted on a funeral.
So what, white bread, butter,
yeah,
asparagus?
I put a little bit of
Like dip.
pepper mayo on it.
Oh, okay.
Mayo, asparagus.
Level up.
Oh, cut the crust off, roll them up. Oh, delightful. I'll be petitioning to bring that one back.
I can't say I could think of how it tastes. I don't really know.
Really?
Asparagus rolls.
Have you not? Oh my god, I'm going to make you one. You wouldn't like the tinned asparagus, but it's nostalgic, I think. But it's a very funeral food. Like
Good club Sammy goes a long way.
I did do very good club semis because I used to work in catering in Auckland, and we'd make thousands a day of these bloody club sandwiches. So I still remember the
What's the formula?
And,
formula. You have to use sandwich bread. You can't use toast bread
Yeah.
because it's too thick. 3 slices. Bottom slice, a little bit of aioli, rocket, tomato, cheese, cucumber, and then very sliced thin ham or chicken. And then the next bread, the egg, the grated egg with
yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
grated.
Well, yeah, you grate the egg, mix it with some mayo, nice thick spread of that, and then 3 slices of avocado. And you take the middle, put it on top, put the lid on, cut the crust off, and you can go into 4 triangles or into 2.
Rectangles.
Yep, rectangles.
Perfect.
And they're bomb. They look
Yeah.
mean. So that was good on the high
It's a
tea.
fresh Sammy, eh?
Yeah. And then I did make a naughty little snack, which I fed to the girls yesterday because I was like, try this. It's just this bite I've come up with. You know, little Kransky.
Oh.
And you know those garlic butter buffet rolls?
Yeah.
So you heat the garlic butter buffet roll and they got garlic butter filled in the
Stop
middle.
it, eh?
And then pull it open.
Imagine it.
Put a little Kransky in the middle. You put
Those
a
little
bit of
dinner rolls
sauce.
are so good.
I
so
know.
good.
And it's like a mini hot dog with
Yeah.
garlicky butter and a cheese Kransky. It really lit up the room. It really did.
I went
It
to a
was a nice
barbecue the other
bite.
day and brought those because I forgot about them. And I
Little
saw
dinner
them,
rolls,
And
yeah.
I was like, these are crack. Like,
They are, right.
It's so good.
We've had this discussion before about store-bought garlic bread, but there's really place for it. It really is.
Especially that one.
That one.
Those little.
They must
Oh.
inject the garlic butter
Yeah,
into
'cause
the
it's
middle
got
of
the
them,
three
eh?
holes.
Three
It's like a
holes.
little doughy ball of. Yeah, nah, it's good.
Yeah, and it's hot and doughy and oh, yum.
Something I actually want to try and make is a garlic knot.
Oh,
yeah?
yep.
Yeah,
They do it selves.
yeah.
We've got recipes for those in the club. I was
But that's
actually-
just
yeah.
that's you don't even do any garlic until they're cooked. That you like just knot up dough,
Oh, do you
right? Cook them
not?
all, and then it's
Yeah,
once
just
they're
not-
cooked,
I
you
thought
like
spun it, put it in, spun it, and
zhuzh
knot
them
it
all
up.
around
you could
with
put
garlic
some
and
on, but-
butter and stuff.
Yeah, usually just brush garlic butter and parmesan on top.
Oh, I see. I saw a video the other day. I was like, well, it looks pretty good.
Yeah,
Anyway, garlic bread.
garlic
butter,
bread,
Yep,
garlic
goes
bread.
hard.
Oh, it has to be top tier food, doesn't it? Top tier
Well,
food.
hey, my keto.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I could make you a little Kransky
I
garlic
can have a
bun hot
I can have a Kransky,
dog.
can't I?
Yep.
Because
You
that'd
can
just be
have
meat and
Kranskys.
cheese.
Isn't that the definition of keto?
Yeah.
High fat protein.
Mean.
Perfect.
I got sent that Nutrigrain package last week. The PR
yeah.
package. They've got a new protein. People are putting the word protein on everything now.
Yeah, if it's got protein in it. we just
Everything's
call it-
got some protein in it.
protein.
You're like protein, Nutrigrain,
What's the messaging? 25% more protein?
something like
That's
that.
a very common one.
Yeah.
More than what?
High
Sorry. just wanted to say
protein
that.
protein for active people or something.
No, but more than like their normal.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big selling point. But no, well, the kids had this morning, they were thrilled about it because they sent this little skate
Skate park.
park out.
Oh, what?
So it's like a mini skate park, bowl of
I just want the
Nutrigrain in the
bowl.
middle, and then they sent me these little tech decks, and you can hoon around this little finger skate park. I was actually quite thrilled with it.
That's
Really, really
very
good.
impressive.
It was impressive.
That's
it was a
very
great.
impressive.
Why
PR box.
can we make tic tac skate parks for Pepper and me?
We could definitely do something like that. Like I don't know how they came up
Beyblades?
with that.
You got knives and chopping boards here to send to cooks, you know?
Yeah.
Ah, boring.
You guys should do a little
Boring.
spice rack.
Yeah.
A new one.
Yeah.
We've already.
Minis.
With the tins?
Blah, blah, blah.
Minis.
Okay,
I'm
do you know
into
how much
the minis.
money you have to put into that? It's so ridiculous, eh? It's frustrating.
Well,
One
better
day.
than putting money into a tape machine.
It's efficiencies.
Boring.
So what's the plan for the rest of the week?
Well, I need to do some cooking today because I've not done any cooking in ages. So I got quite far ahead with my content, and then I just forgot how to make content. So I've not made any content for like
No, you haven't.
months. So I need to do a few days of content.
Yeah, I need you too for some of that.
No, I've already got my plan. Come in and interrupt my plan. I need to
Finish
do.
it.
I've got some recipes with a salsa dip mix. I feel like it's an underrated product. Like it's not used. It should be used so much more. It's so yum.
I think you almost need to change it into a bag and call it a seasoning.
True.
Rather
Might as
than
well,
dip
eh?
mix. Tweak
Yeah.
the recipe slightly
Ah.
because we're not using it as a dip mix very
Use-
often.
No.
We're using it
As a seasoning.
as a
So
seasoning.
it's like a spiced tomato seasoning. Not spicy, spiced. So I'm going to do a prawn risotto with it today. I also like to mix it with yogurt and lemon juice, and you have the best low-calorie sauce to put on everything.
Interesting.
Chicken, prawns, salad. It's delicious.
Yeah,
Yeah, real good to go with that. It goes with like eggs. I'm going to do
because it's
a chicken
almost
salad with it. I'm going to do,
it's almost
rissoles.
low calorie secret sauce.
It is literally a low-calorie secret sauce.
Interesting.
Was it keto?
Yeah. Yeah.
Possibly.
Man.
If you say something with enough conviction, people believe you. This is my new theory. I've been
Is it
testing
keto?
out.
Yeah.
Well,
Of course. What's it got in it? Sugar.
That's all you have to avoid, isn't it?
Yeah, I've been practicing this all week. Like, if you say
Confidence,
something
eh?
with conviction, everyone
Yeah.
believes you.
Yeah, it's like walking into like a building site with a blimmin' hard hat and high vis
It
vest on.
is.
Nobody questions why you're there.
Sometimes I play this little game to see how far I can push the boundaries of it. Like with my friends. Just random shit. Like I've got no reason to tell them. They're like, put these olives on the platter the other day. I was like, these are off my tree.
Where'd you get this cheese from? Oh, I milked my cow.
Oh, what else? And I got them real good with something the other day. Oh, I convinced everyone that I'd hooked up with Peter Andre.
Why are you spilling these lies?
Obviously, the conversation was a bit boring. But I just enjoy the game of like convincing everyone it's true.
How much shit can I talk
And
about?
We're talking about like
and just wait to see if anyone calls you out.
Drop a bomb, eh? Sit there like.
I think I've got narcissistic tendencies.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a surprise!
I know, but it's actually fine. Like it's not a problem for me. It's just a problem for the people around me.
You've learnt to live with it.
Talking about unhealthy habits.
Yeah, well, I'm fine with it. I just have to be aware of it. I did ask.
Very good point.
I did ask someone. They're like, "No, it's not narcissism. You're just on the spectrum."
Just get
If you're
bored easily.
worried that you have narcissism disease, you are not a narcissist.
That's probably very accurate though.
Yeah, that's what the therapist
Oh.
said. No, you're just a bit spectrumy, like, you're just a bit logical sometimes.
let
Like,
me
if
have it.
something doesn't make logic to you, then you're a bit blunt about it.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
did you
like-
kind of want to be a narcissist a little bit or no?
Oh, well, if I was feeling a bit bored that day, maybe ramp it up a bit.
Right.
Look, my purpose on this planet is to entertain everybody else, so
Oh.
Yeah, good way to be.
you may as well.
Yep. Yep.
Done.
Do you need to close your rings?
No, I just said done, 15 minutes, but I never set a timer. I must have accidentally set one.
How much time have we been going? You got to go cook, don't you?
45 minutes. I think that was all. Oh, I went to Fife Lane for dinner on Friday night
Oh.
after I went to the orchestra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed the orchestra
Where was it? Sorry.
at Classic Flyers.
Oh, yeah.
The airplane thing. And it was lovely. They're like bringing orchestral music to make it really accessible for people because it wasn't expensive and it's a very small group and you can like listen to the string quartet. And they played music off like Pirates of the Caribbean and Lion King.
Was it Hans Zimmer?
Yeah.
Yes, Hans Zimmer. How do everyone knows about this
Yeah.
except me?
Oh, he's just amazing. Like,
Just like
Wow.
the most famous score artist. I
Yeah,
guess.
apparently.
Is
So
that what
I
it's called?
didn't
Yeah.
even know this was a thing. Like I've never listened to the orchestra on those movies and paid attention to it, but I will now.
yeah.
It's just there. The noise is just there, right?
So what's the main? It was Lion King,
Superman, Gladiator,
Interstellar.
Interstellar's a
The
big one.
Interstellar one they played and it was very good.
Yeah, the
So it's just
Gladiator
like
one's big. I think
yeah.
he's on the new Gladiator too.
And the concert was great anyway. It was an hour long, which is perfect for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
June as well.
June, yeah.
What's that?
Oh, those
Another movie?
sci-fi movies.
Mm.
Very big in sci-fi.
Ah, okay. And then we went to Fife Lane for dinner, which was nice. I had a voucher from the swimming pool man because I've been selling loads of swimming pools for him.
Bloody
So
Flicking them off for
I
a
know, I know.
That's quite cool.
Yeah, it is quite cool because I mean they did a great job. To be fair, took a week, dig
Yeah.
the hole, chuck the pool in. See you later. Beautiful. Yeah, and we had the beef Wellington because I've never had the beef Wellington before at Fife Lane.
Oh, right.
Yeah, have you had it?
No.
So it was in one of the icons. Everyone put that forward as an icon of town. It's the beef
Right,
Wellington
right,
at
right,
Fife
right,
Lane,
right.
and it was beautiful. It
Yep.
was really, really, really nice. And we had the chicken liver parfait. That was also
that's
lovely.
naughty,
That's
that.
got to be one of my favourite things to eat, eh?
That you could put that down with garlic bread and
Yes.
hot chips. I'll be pretty happy.
Yeah, because last time we ordered all these sides. We ordered like the roast pumpkin side, the Caesar salad side, all these sides because they're like $8, and you're kind of like, oh, they must be tiny, but they're actually huge.
Yeah.
But I guess you're paying $70 for a bloody
steak.
steak, so
Yep.
you
Balance.
so this time we just got chips. It was perfect.
Yeah, nice.
And extra sauces like peppercorn sauce, jus, béarnaise, horseradish mousse, delicious.
I might just start eating chicken liver daily, eh? Like,
Yeah, the problem with parfait is it's half butter.
oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's so
There you
nice.
go, that's keto.
Keto.
What are you going to eat it on though? Slice of cucumber?
A low carb wrap.
Oh, there you go.
Toast it off and make little chips out of low carb wrap.
Are you allowed low carb wraps? Oh, they've got new ultra keto Farah's wraps, eh?
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
are actually good.
Do you know you can literally blend quinoa and oil
Water.
together or
Yeah.
water, one of the two, and
Make a paste.
it makes a paste and you bake it and it's like a little wrap.
Oh, do you know what else you can do? Cottage cheese.
Oh
Spread
yes.
cottage
Oh,
cheese
yeah,
out on
yeah.
a baking tray and
Yeah.
bake that
Yeah.
into a wrap.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to try that, but I was like, I'll just have a normal wrap. Like, it's not.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've been really into the Christmas baking videos. I reckon I'm
Yeah?
going to do some Christmas baking videos for everyone. There's so many cool things you can do now, eh? People are so creative. Just like,
Way too creative.
I know, but it's so cool. It's so inspiring.
Yeah, I saw something on TikTok the other day. Maybe I'll have to make it here, but it was frozen jelly beers, gummy beers, and they soak them in
And
Sprite and then freeze them.
Let's try that next week because I've been seeing
Yeah.
that everywhere too. Soak the gummy bears in Sprite, freeze them, and it's like this amazing
They
little
double in size, and then
snack.
they must just.
Oh,
be
really?
like
Yeah, they
sort
absorb
of-
all the
yeah,
Sprite.
Yeah,
That sounds mean.
yeah.
It did look quite good actually. Yeah.
You should do some TikToks like that and see if they get any traction.
I should. I know.
Don't have to do anything with pepper and me. Just
I'm so weird with my content. Like I have to.
you're so all over the show.
But I can't. Like, I can't. I have to do.
You have to do 2 weeks in one day.
I have to just
And then
do.
not do
If I'm
anything.
doing one type of content, I have to do all of the one type
Yeah.
of content at once, and
Yeah.
I get in the swing of it, and then
Yeah.
I get real good at it. If I'm
Yeah.
doing a different type of content, I get in the swing of doing that.
Yeah, you can't chop.
But I
and
can't
change.
chop and change.
Mm.
I don't know. It's like a mindset thing. I was actually thinking this morning I need to go and ask like some help making reels. Like, I'm shit at filming things on the camera,
Mm.
and I don't know why I'm so shit at it. Like, I made you buy me this new phone because I thought that the phone was the problem.
Mm.
It's not. It's me.
Mm.
So I've got this like brand new expensive phone, and I'm like filming it around. I'm like, fuck sakes, it's exactly the same as the other phone.
I tried to tell her that. I need a new phone. The guy at the spark store said I need a new phone.
Oh,
Mine's
why
shit.
is it so shit? Like, why am I so shit at it? I just
What
want to
do you
make
mean
nice
you're shit at it?
reels.
It's all in the editing.
It is
I
all in the
actually
editing,
don't
eh?
think it's as much the filming.
I'm like, what? Am I making my reels too long? Like, why? Why am I not good? Like,
Nah,
they.
I don't think you're not good. I think you just have to keep trying. Like, it's one of those things that you get better at the more you do, you know?
Because I really want to vlog this trip that I do next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spain, France, Greece, the food. I really want to get good at it because I could sit there and watch those travel vlogs all day, and there's actually not that many specifically food. You know, if you're searching for a place and the restaurants in that place, there's not thousands. It's reasonably like not there.
Yeah.
So I think people would really enjoy watching it. But yeah, I need to get better. I need to get better at making them. I need to.
editing.
Yeah. Well, how do I learn that? Is there like a little course or like?
do something.
I reckon the first thing, if you continuity.
What's
the way
that?
that things work through the video is like the way you cut things so they feel seamless.
Right.
And once you figure that out, it's a massive part of it.
Mm.
Like if your hand's here, and then all of a sudden you cut the shot, having the hand still there,
Ah,
it's like it all feels smooth, and I think
Right.
that's a big part of storytelling.
interesting. And then I think I also like a lot of people make really, really short reels, right? Like literally 3 seconds.
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't get that, but it works, doesn't it? Or like,
there's-
or like
there's
three
there's
times.
some sort of
Or like if you're doing an outfit, there'll be like 4 times 3 seconds of it.
Yeah.
And they're like outfit of the day. And I quite like watching those. I'm like, oh, great, little 10-second of what you wear, and that's cool.
I think there's the algorithms looking at how obviously there's videos and content like that where it's quick and fast and it gets a lot of views because it's so quick and fast. So Instagram's like, oh, this must be, people are watching this. But there's also, part of it is also, if you've got a long video and people are watching the long video, that helps your account as well, because like, or even more, because people are like, shit, they've created this long format
Yeah.
video, so they must have really good content.
Yeah.
So there's definitely 2 ways to approach it.
You can do both, eh?
But like, how much value are you giving? If you're just going for views, is that really helping?
Oh, I'm
Or
not.
are you adding
Do you
value?
know what? I'm actually not going for views. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
want my content to be better because it looks dumb, and I'm like, I should be better at it.
Then you probably need to like, instead of filming 10 videos in a day, film 1 video and then edit that 1 video for the whole day and just spend time editing it.
Well, I know, but I don't have
takes
time.
time.
That's like that's just never going to happen, is it?
Well, the people that you look at the food, like all the food TikTokers that I follow, they
Oh.
put out like 1 video a week,
I know.
right? But that 1 video
Very
has
curated.
high production
Yeah, I
value, very
know,
creative,
I know.
and they've built a following around that because TikTok knows that it's going to be consistent. If they upload a video, TikTok knows the niche, knows the quality, knows everything. It's like, this is going to be good, so I'm going to send it out to everyone that likes this style of content. Whereas
Yeah.
if you're chopping and changing, it's
I-
a bit harder.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. I like whacked the swimming pool one up there the other day because I'm like, oh, maybe if I just go real rogue and like TikTok, I don't really care about anymore. I just put whatever up there because it doesn't work anyway.
know.
Nothing ever works, so
Wow.
I just chuck whatever I've got up there.
I'm still trying to fucking feel that.
And someone
you get the
comment
odd
like
one
the
that-
thing on TikTok is like, people are just so lame, eh?
Ruthless.
And then someone come and commented on like, oh, well, no wonder I can't afford Pepperami anymore about the pool. I'm like, oh my god, sorry, I forgot I live in New Zealand where I'm not actually allowed to like make
Celebrate
money
success.
or like, yeah, sorry.
Also, when
Also,
was
we've
the
not-
last time we put our prices
We've not
up?
put our prices up in 5 years, so if you want to maybe go and get a better job, you fuckwit.
Work harder at no, sorry.
Don't like go through TikTok. Oh look, oh just troll her. Oh, honestly, grow up. It really pisses me off sometimes. I thought maybe my thing will be I'll just go and troll everyone back,
Yeah.
but then I thought I'd better not.
Yeah, that's a funny one, eh?
Yeah,
Everyone's got an opinion.
everyone does, and
Social media breaks down the wall and lets them have.
I do understand that the cost of living crisis is absolutely through the roof. Like, I feel it. Oh my god, I'm like, turn my heating off and making everyone freeze and wear socks to bed because the power's so expensive. Like, everyone feels it. It's not like I'm feeling it, but if I choose to make poor decisions with my money and put a pull on my mortgage, that is my poor decision. Don't think I'm making billions of dollars.
People don't know
Don't
the
assume
details.
that. Like, and yeah, but it is. Yeah, you're not allowed to do well. You're certainly not
No, you're not.
allowed to do well in New Zealand, which is
And
really
if you've got a community on TikTok, you have to like implement, because there are some accounts that have managed to like show off what money they're making, but it's like you have to be 100% open with everything and like harbour this little community of a safe space, which then if somebody commented on that, all of your little like community friends in the comments would just jump on them, like eradicate them. Like no one would want to.
once again the finance guy
Toxic
that
positivity.
I listen
yeah,
to.
Yeah,
Like, you know, but that's his niche.
Yes.
And he's trying to break the barriers
Yeah,
down. So all he stands, he's like, I'm allowed to do well. I want
Yeah.
to do well, and I want to make money, and it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
And I was like, God, never heard anyone say that before. It's so
Yeah.
refreshing. But that's obviously his
Little niche.
whole content, his
Yeah.
whole niche, which is
I
really interesting.
I think the interesting thing too is especially like you probably tackled it 6 years earlier than most people, where having a personal brand as a front facing brand has been really successful because it lets people in to the personal side of it all.
100%.
And I think that's now obviously becoming
Everyone does it now.
everyone's doing
Which
it
they have to do it though, right?
because that's what it's obviously working formula.
Yeah.
But it also shares like we use our phones more than our TVs. So let's be
Mm.
honest. So you're engaging with these people daily,
Yeah.
and like you're actually sold on their personality.
Yeah.
And I think that's the other thing too when you're talking about your content. Like I think your personality is so great, and people are here for it.
Well,
That
thank
like
you, Campbell.
that's all right, mate. You're all right.
Stroke by ego.
But people are here for it, and I think that's probably a way that you're saying, "Oh, my videos aren't great." It's like, well, you should probably just go back to just being you, not worrying about
I know.
pushing
I
that.
know, but then it's like, God, you just got to constantly be better, which I do like to be better. Like, I do like to improve all the time with what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But I think there's just be a few small little tricks I could probably pick up somewhere. I just need to be shown.
yeah,
And
I feel like.
So there's a new feature in CapCut as well. You can create like brand assets, which means like we could upload brand assets and it would show up for you, and then you would just use them. So stuff like titles or captions would be consistent.
Consistent. That
You're
would be
not
good.
opening it up and there's a whole bunch
Yeah.
of new ones, and then you have to pick a new one, and then it's not consistent to the last video, or like a splash video at the end with a logo and a thing. Like it'll just make it look like it's a little bit more curated.
Yeah, that would be ideal because I think that is
it's just
I don't really have
Use the same
consistency.
transition if you're going to use a transition. Use the same, or if you're always going to hard cut, then just always hard cut and make it look.
See, I don't even know what that means.
I think your thing is, and I need to learn it too. But your thing is to go, what am I making? What am I doing in this video? Write that, and then you intro the video with, "This is what I'm doing in this video." People will go, "Oh, that's cool. I'll watch the whole
that.
video." I think that's a big one. You're off the cuff pretty hard.
Like the best
Yeah.
video I've done lately is that burrito video I did at home, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to make a low calorie
Right,
burrito,
right.
and it was a long video. It was maybe 3 minutes,
Yep.
and that had the most views of anything I've done in a long time. It
Okay.
was filmed on a shit camera, shit phone, shit hand thrown in
But
the
it's
bloody
the
steamy pot.
People
People like that though.
with such like the barrier is so different now. Like, yeah.
Get that hook, like this is low calorie and delicious. Like that's your hook, right? People are into that.
And you're also fighting for attention. So, like, because of the fact that you spend this time looking at this video that you're editing, whatever, that's literally someone could see it and go like that. Like a little flick, it's gone. So, like, you're like this. So, you're actually better off having more because then the chances of, like, focusing that first couple seconds and the chance of being present is so much higher. Man, some people just fly through them, eh?
Well, people are really enjoying our ads, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
But he's like, Aaron Campbell's ads are great, so that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
We have to keep working on them.
keep
eh?
working on them. Yeah.
Again, like I think we can get better at going. Here's the point.
Here's the thing.
you
Here's
know?
the deal. Yeah,
Bang.
yeah. I do think because Campbell's been doing this course with Jay
Jay Wright.
Right, which is like coaching on the ads, right?
It's essentially
Heaps of stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of learning. And so it's, a lot of it falls down to how you run an e-commerce business.
Yeah.
And then a lot of that does revolve around how you drive traffic to your e-commerce business. And the main platform is Meta, which is
Yeah.
Instagram and
Yeah.
Facebook. There's TikTok, there's Google, there's other areas. But the way and the usage of Meta is very large. So that's kind of like become a main point of call to drive traffic. But making ads is part of that.
Yeah, and that's been really interesting too, to like see what you're learning, and then watching all these other businesses on Instagram, I'm like, they must be coached by the same
Yeah, it's a
crew
full- yeah.
because there's a formula to it, right? And people are doing so well with their ads, and there's some really good ads out there, and a lot of founder stuff.
Yep.
A lot of founder based.
They actually push founder quite hard.
Yeah.
And I do think, I agree, obviously it's working. But I do think there's this middle ground of focusing on how you do that with the personal brand and then the brand of the business, because at the end of the day, until something like Instagram or TikTok has the shop fully embedded where you're not actually shopping on the website, you still have the website that has to
Match it.
convert and match. So there's like this real area around brand and then personal brands trying to like pull people through, and they focus all on getting them there, you know, and then just making sure people convert.
All right, I've got to make lunch, so
Nice work.
I'll tap out. Everyone else done?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got work to do.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Have a great week.
Thanks for
Bye.
talking.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Pepper and Me podcast, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're interested in any of the products that we're talking about, you'll find us at pepperandme.co.nz.